how are you doing? Welcome to my second video about self-hosted apps. So today I'm gonna show you how to install Jellyfin Media Server the fastest and the easiest way possible using a script. So if you able to check my first video tutorial about Proxmox environment, setting it up, this will be the second video following that up. So this is the first application that we're going to install in our newly installed Proxmox environment. So I chose Jellyfin. So what is Jellyfin? A media server. It's like an organizer of all your media, like movies, TV shows, music. So if you want to know more about Jellyfin, it's similar to Plex, but the difference is Jellyfin is totally free. So if you want to know more about Jellyfin, you just head down to the official website, jellyfin.org. So this is their website and what it looks like. So this is a free software media system. Jellyfin enables you to collect, manage, and stream your media. Run the Jellyfin server on your system and gain access to the leading and blah blah blah. It has a support on the web, desktop, Android, Apple, and etc. So enough with the introduction, and let's see how we could install it using a script, the easiest and fastest way. So first we're gonna access our Proxmox. Proxmox should be 110.00.100 port 8006. You have to input your credentials. So I talk about the script, so where we could get that. So it is actually from the guy from GitHub named Tech. So just have to type Proxmox script Tech. First one that shows up here, click that, head down to the website, and these are all the scripts. Thanks to this guy Tech for making this the scripts here. We have a lot of self-hosted apps that we could use. You could support the guy by clicking this buy me a coffee and donate something, any amount for him. So we'll be focusing on Jellyfin. I believe it's under media. So look at that. We have a lot of apps, scripts that we could run, and just run the app, the script, and just start the app, whatever app that we want here. We're gonna focus on Jellyfin Media Server. It's in here. What we need is just the script. Let's copy that, head back to our Proxmox, click on PVE shell, and just paste that script here and just click enter. This will create a new Jellyfin LXC or container. So just say yes. Default settings, I don't want it. Okay. Choose the distribution. I choose Ubuntu. Let's make use of the latest one. Unprivileged. Let's set a password. For this tutorial, I'll be using 12345. Of course, in your case, you don't have to follow it. Make a password that's more secure. So click OK. I'll just hit OK. Set container ID. The default one is 100, since it's the first container I'll be making, or any virtual machine I'll be making. So this is defaulted to 100, but you can always change that if you want to. as a host name Jellyfin, that is fine. The disk size, so this is also up to you really. It's up to the server, the storage space that you have. As I mentioned before, I have a 4 terabyte drive, so I guess I could just put a 500 gig just for the example. You could put 1 terabyte, it's up to you. For the CPU cores, I have a 16 cores. I may as well just assign 8 cores for that. For the RAM, I have 32 gig. I could assign it 16 gig. If you have only 16 gig, maybe you could assign 8 gig. It's all up to you. So let's proceed. The bridge, the detected bridge is VMBR0. Let's make use of that. I don't want to use DHCP, so I'll be using static IP. Let's say 102/24. Click OK. I will hit OK. Enter the gateway. Disable IPv6. Yes, I want to disable it. For MTU size, leave this as default. Domain default. DNS server IP, you could use a Google DNS. Blank for the default for the MAC address. I don't wanna create a VLAN for now. The important part here is enable that root SSH access, because we'll be accessing our container using WinSCP, if you ever heard of it, for transferring media files. So let's click yes. Enable verbose mode, doesn't matter. Say yes just to check the installation progress. Ready to create Jellyfin, yes. From this moment, we'll just have to wait for it to finish the installation process. It could take a while. It all depends on how powerful your servers. So hopefully we could have a message that it is successfully installed in our system. I may fast forward this part here, so we'll just have to wait. You can just go for a break, get a coffee. Yeah. Okay, so it is completed successfully, and we have this URL that we could use to access our Jellyfin server. So let's do that. That's the IP address actually that we assigned, and the port 8096. Let's do that. 10.0.0.102 port 806/8096. There you go. Let's just wait. Actually, I already installed this one before, so I guess we need to do it in the incognito mode. Let's start it again. 102.806. So this should be the UI that you'll be getting the first time you install it. So welcome to Jellyfin. You can choose your preferred display language here. So for me, in my case, I will be using English. Click next. Just let it the username Jellyfin and just create a password. Click next. let's skip that for now. Adding media library, choose your language and your country. Next, allow remote connection, this is important, and we're done. Let's log in again. It's Jellyfin, our password, sign in. So we don't have actually any media still here, so we could do that. We could add one, as I have said. How to access our container, will be using WinSCP. You can just type WinSCP here, go to their website and download that, install it to your system. If you're using Windows 10, just like Windows 11, just like mine here, Windows 11, in accessing my Proxmox, you can download this one here, install it. In my case, I already have installed, so I just have to run it. So what I'll be trying to do now is we'll be accessing our Jellyfin container and create a directory, add some media files, and we'll take it from there. So what is our host name? It will be our IP address. Port 22, username is root, login. There we go. So we're in. Okay, so what we need to do next is create a directory. So actually, we could just put it under media, since we already have the folder media here. We could make use of that. Let's have a new directory here. Let's call it movies. Let's create another one. Let's call it TV shows for the series. Another one for maybe music. Okay. Now we're gonna put something under our movies. Click on that, and just I have actually here my movies here. I could just click on any one of these. We could try this. It has a pretty good speed of transferring, since we're only in the local network. We could add another one. Okay, so we have two medias under movies, so we could just close this, head back to our Jellyfin, click on those this icon here, go to the dashboard. Let's create a library, add a media library, let's call it movies. For the folder, click that add plus assigned there, and let's browse that folder that we made. It should be under media, movies, and there you go. We have the two movies that we uploaded. Click OK. Preferred language, English, country, use Canada for me. Let's leave all the settings on its default. Click OK. It should add those, it should detect those medias that we added. Scanning all the libraries. Okay, I guess it's done. Okay, so we have the two movies here that we uploaded. And the next thing we do is install some plugins just to improve our Jellyfin server visually. We have a few plugins that we need. To do that, we go to under advanced and click plugins, go to the catalog. What we find here, we could install fan art. Just click install, go back to plugins, catalog, subtitles, open subtitles, install it. There's also one that I love to install, another plugin, and we could install the skin manager. Just type in Jellyfin skin manager. Yes, we click this one here, go down, copy this address, URL address, copy that, click on the repositories, add a repository name, let's call it skin manager, and paste that URL, save. Okay, and let's go back to the catalog and look for that skin manager. It's up here, click on that, install. Just a warning for installing a third-party plugin, so just click OK. Got it. So let's check all our plugins. Fan art, open subtitles, but it needs a restart, a server restart, so let's do that. So just head on to dashboard, click on the restart, and just wait for a sec to load Jellyfin back. So let's refresh it. I guess we need to reboot it from the console. Let's do that. Oh, I'm actually rebooting the whole Proxmox, so it doesn't matter, we just have to wait. We should have done the Jellyfin only here, but it's okay, it will come back. it's up. I'll just wait for this Jellyfin container to up as well. Okay, so let's double check our Jellyfin. Okay, so we're back. Let's check our library. Let's go back to library. Okay, we have this newly installed fan art. I love to use it. So what happened here is this is an image fetcher. So if that particular movie or media it needs a background, a wallpaper, you will look for this fan art database here, and if it cannot find it, so this is the main database that it will be searching for. So if it cannot find there, it should go head on to the movie DB and so on and so forth. So from the subtitles, because we installed open subtitle, you may choose your language here. Okay, let's choose English. Subtitle downloaders is open subtitle. Click OK. And for the open subtitle, you have to create an account. You just head over the website, create an account, sign up, create an account, because you need to set it from the plugins. Head down to open subtitles, and yeah, you need to input your credentials here. In my case, I already made one. Save it. So I actually have purchased I'm a VIP member, so I have 1,000 subtitles per day. In your case, you should have 20 subtitles per day only as a free account. So you're gonna save that. Okay, so let's go back to home. Actually, we need some what do you call this, a banner, I guess, to load it. So we have to refresh metadata, replace all metadata, click on replacing existing images, and click refresh. You just have to wait. It should find a wallpaper, or banner here. While waiting, we could test this movie here. Play it.
I went pictures for many years.
What
were you like in high school?
That was a joke.
How about this other one here?
My partner.
Yep,
Your student.
He wasn't that young.
What we can do next is just click on the dashboard again, click on the plugins, and let's check the skin manager. So right now this is the what we have here, the default Jellyfin skin manager. We could change that. We could I always like this. Maybe we could try Jellyfin, I guess. Yep, we could try this. And just set the skin. You can also have this mode here. Set skin. You see it changes. We already have the image under our movie libraries. So I guess this is all we have here. So for my next video, right now we are accessing our Jellyfin Media Server locally. So it will be great if we could access our server anywhere. So we'll be needing a proxy server for that, a domain name. We'll be using Cloudflare for that, and that is for my next tutorial. And yeah, we already have Jellyfin installed, and hope you enjoy my second part of my tutorial, and see you in the next one. Thank you.